My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today we're going to just do a little energy check-in on your person, see what's happening with them, what are they experiencing on their twin flame or soulmate journey, any messages for you, messages from spirit, their general overall energy towards you, that sort of thing. Now, before we get into that, just a couple of announcements. I should have taken out these cards. Gosh, I'm trying not to mess up with the box. I love these cards, by the way. It's just 5 cards. They're out of print now, because I love out of print decks. But they are absolutely amazing and on point. Very much like the Sabila. So let me put that there. Okay, so 2 things. One, I've added 2 meditations to my website. One is a womb healing meditation and the right of the womb. So in that meditation, I do the womb healing, but I also pass on the 13th right of monarchy, which is the right of the womb. Okay. Now, this is what I want to tell you guys. It's the most important thing. Some of you have already received this right from me. If you were on a live last year, I think it was on the 1010 portal, 2020. You would have received this right from me when we did a womb healing meditation. If you have received this right from me, you can get a certificate on my website that says you've received this right from me. And anybody that received this right is authorized to pass it on to others. So you can check that out on my website. You can order your certificate. And I'm going to put the date I will use will be that live that we did. Okay, so that 1010 portal, that's the date that I'll put on your certificate, right? So if you were on that womb healing live, you have already received that right. And if you want a certificate to say that you received that right from me, especially if you are doing healing work, womb healing in particular, you can get that certificate on my website. If you've not received that right as yet, you can do the meditation and then you can always apply for the certificate. So that's on my website. I will put the links in the description box and in the pinned comment. That's one. I wasn't able to do a twin healing on the live tonight because Spirit told me right now it's about unity with self. And that is why I wasn't able to do any lives on the 1111 portal anyway, because I had classes, but nothing happened by accident. It was supposed to happen on the 1st of November so that we can focus on self. But if you still want to do a twin union meditation in time for the 1111 portal or on the 1111 portal, I also have a twin union meditation on the website as well. Okay, so I just want to tell you about those 2 new services that I've added there. All right, so let's get into your person's energy. I don't think there was anything else I wanted to let you guys know. So let's have a look. If you're watching this on 1/11, I don't know about you, but it's been a very emotional time for me, especially on Halloween. It was incredibly emotional. And some of the DFs that I was talking to, they also experienced the same thing. So give me feedback on that. How was that for you? Okay, what we have going on here. What's going on with your person is the tree. Family drama. And why I'm saying family drama is the roots of this tree have been exposed. Okay, they're not planted. All right. So there's something in your person's family line, their ancestry, that has been exposed here, and this is one of the karmic lessons that your person's meant to learn in this lifetime, because this card is a card number 5. All right, which is the Hierophant. So there's something at the root of your person's family that has been uprooted, been exposed. It's something dysfunctional, because I'm also noticing that these roots are slightly stunted. So let's have a look at see what's been exposed. Let's get 2 cards. Spirit, what's been exposed? Spirit gave us 3. All right, so your person's realizing that one of the reasons why they didn't have proper growth in their relationships, or they weren't mature, emotionally mature, is because they grew up in this stoic household where they weren't given the tools to process their emotions. Okay, you keep everything bottled up inside. So right now, when this person is trying to interface with a partner, okay, or with others, they find themselves really out of their depth, and just, poker face, and it's been sabotaging their connections. Okay, they find hard to express their feelings, okay, or to even acknowledge their feelings because it's locked so very deep. What's also coming up for healing is some sort of body image issue, okay. There's something about your person that they don't like. They don't like something about themselves, okay. But this is something that comes from the family, from a family member. It's like, Michael Jackson and the whole issue that he had with his nose. It came from his father. Because I think the father used to tease the mom about her nose or something like that. I think that was a story. Okay, but that's why all of them ended up doing work on their nose. It was because of that. So there's something about your person that was passed through the family line that they've always had issues with, and this is coming up for healing, it looks like. And what's coming up as well, we have dark force entities. All right, so what am I getting here? I am getting that your person may have entities attached, and they may even have entities contracted, because number 5, the Hierophant, is a contract. They may have entities contracted to their family line. If they do, they would need to get some kind of SRT, some kind of clearing. But this is also about our shadow self, okay? Our shadow self. The negative energies that we tote around with us. Maybe even ghosts of the past kind of thing, okay? So this is what's coming up for your person for healing right now. Let's leave these on the table, because I feel like we're going to have to refer to these when we go through the reading. But underneath the deck, I think this is a very powerful energy. Let me put this deck back so we have space on our table. So we're going to keep those in mind. But this is what has been exposed. This is what has come to your person's awareness. Okay? A lot of the issues that they have been having is because it's been passed through the family line. So let's see the energy that your person's coming into this reading with. Okay. All right. We have the Sage. See, they're gaining wisdom. And it's because they are doing research. They're putting 2 and 2 together. They're matsing the maths. Okay. They're putting 2 and 2 together, and they're realizing a lot of the answers that they require is in their foundation. And I do see that because there's a card number 31. All right, hold on with that message. All right, there's a card number 31. And 31 reduces to 4. That's all about our foundations, but it is also about the father energy in our lives. But I'm not getting father energy today. You know what I'm getting today? I am getting a manipulative mother today, because it's the vibration of 3, which is the Empress, and also the vibration of 1, which is the Magician. Okay, so your person could be embodying those masculine and feminine energies. What the hell's going on with my throat? Your person could be embodying the balance between those masculine and feminine energies at this time. I do get that. But they are gaining wisdom as to why they have these kind of issues. And for a lot of them, it's related to a manipulative mother in their life. And that is why they attract manipulative, distorted feminine energy. They are getting that download right now. That's what I'm getting. Your person is standing in wisdom, standing in truth right now. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, they're being the fool. Listen, this came out from this deck last week, again, when we checked in on your person. So they are listening to their intuition, but I'm also getting with that Fool, because the Fool is a child. They're doing a lot of inner child healing. This is what I'm getting. Okay, they're bringing themselves back into balance, and they're bringing their family line back into balance, and they're bringing their relationships back into the balance, back into balance. And if they haven't approached you as yet, they are wanting to bring some sort of balance to your connection, because it's a card number 24 that reduces 6, and that talks about the lovers. So your person really sitting, standing, waiting in wisdom right now, but I don't think they're speaking it. I don't think they're speaking it. With all the things that are going on with my throat right now, I don't think they're speaking it just yet. But I do think they are integrating it, okay, because they are listening to their intuition. All right, they're following, the little breadcrumbs. And even here, okay, he's by the Fool, standing at the roots of the tree, and again the tree roots exposed. Okay. Four, 5, 6, a progression. 4, 5, 6, a progression, but that's not what they were telling me. There's something about music that's healing this person. And of course, when we heal ourselves, we heal the 7 generations that came before us and the 7 generations that will come after. It's like they're singing a song of healing to this family line. That's what I'm getting. There's a connection here with music. And it's like this family home, it's perched in a precarious position. Like, was it just about to go off the cliff there, the deep end? But it's like your person is pulling them back. Let's pull a card on that. See that Fool's energy. They're listening to their intuition, yeah. They realize that their family is out of balance, okay? Out of whack, slightly disconnected to the divine, and wounded. 4 of Swords in reverse, wounded. Your person's realizing that there are a lot of people in their family that aren't happy, that are very insecure. Again, I'm getting a body image issue, but your person is bringing them back into alignment by bringing their own selves back into alignment. Your person is embodying the 9 of Pentacles energy to their family line right now. Let's see the emotional body. Oh my goodness. All right, let's have a look. Let's get 3 cards. 3 seems to be the number. Divine feminine energy. We said it right. This is what they're doing. A lot of inner child work. And, inner child work, usually happens after big triggers. So I think your person's getting big triggers right now. So that emotional energy that we've been feeling, it's not just for us. I think it's going through the whole collective. And it's for people to deal with their baggage. We have burden there. Deal with their baggage, okay? And, making a decision to be happy. And for some person, dealing with their baggage, but also dealing with addictions. Every time I see that euphoria card, I feel like escape. I feel like it's numbing out. Let's pull some cards. What's this inner child work they're doing here? Well, we saw it anyway. Yeah, 9 of Swords, facing their fears. Okay, facing their fears. And look, we have a distorted masculine. Okay, so they're facing the things that prevented them from standing in their power. Okay, and embracing their authority. Yes, and look, see the distorted mother is here, right? It's a mother energy. This could also represent a karmic. But remember when we did that interview with DM's mom? And you can go in my interview playlist if you've not watched it already, and look for the interview with DM's mom, and it's called Interview with DM's Mom, the original karmic. And I think this is what your person is piecing together right now. The original karmic might have been their mother energy, and it's like they passed on the baton to the karmic partner that they're with now. That's the link that your person is seeing. They're seeing that the person that they're with right now, if your person's with someone, their addictions, okay, their lack of self-worth, their body image issues in particular, and that came out in that interview also. So it's very interesting. It would be very interesting to watch that a year after, because the same message is coming out, that DM's body image issues and his insecurities come from the mother energy. Okay, that is their comfort zone. Okay, that is their comfort zone. That's what they know. But your person now standing in their strength. Okay, standing in their strength, standing up for themselves. All right, and it looks like they're dealing with their addictions, moving forward. There they are, moving forward towards happiness. Okay, they're tired of the drama. 5 of Wands in reverse. Tired of the drama, moving forward. That's what it is. Tired of the drama, moving forward. All right, let's have a look and let's see what Spirit wants to tell us further about your person's situation. Okay, so we're just leaving ourselves free for whatever Spirit might bring through. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have what we saw it, right? The Ace of Wands. But even the Ace of Wands here is a child, and it looks like womb healing, right? And this is why womb healing is so important. Okay, because it heals inner child wounds. It heals the earth. It is so powerful, and it heals divine feminine energy within us. All right, so that is why womb healing is coming up at this time. All right, so we have a Page of Pentacles that's coming through. And again, another child, that's a page. I don't read reversals in this deck. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Hierophant coming out again. And we have the 10 of Swords. All right, so big realizations and big endings for your person right now. It looks like they were trapped in something very painful. Look at right here, right? Some sort of contract. We'll call it a karmic contract, because karmic contract just means that you're learning lessons with this person, okay? So it looks like they had some kind of karmic contract, and it might have been several karmic contracts. Okay, because we did pick up on a mother energy. We did pick up on an intimate partner, and with the amount of bloody swords here, it may even be toxic family members, because one of the first messages that came through was the tree, the whole family line. So your person is a lot of narcissistic family members, or let's call them narcissistically defended family members. This is how they were raised. This is what they know. So they may not be narcissists. It's just that they might have been raised by narcissists or raised with some kind of narcissistic programming. Because if we look back at the way we were raised, and at the way our parents were raised and our grandparents were raised, you have to admire the fact that they're actually alive, one, and they're actually functional. Because the kind of upbringing and child rearing techniques that they survived, and the assaults on their body and the assaults on their psyche, they are incredibly strong persons. And we are also incredibly strong persons, because we still got some of that. We still got some of that. And we're transmuting that, and hopefully not passing that on to our children. Anyway, that was a long tangent. Anyway, Yeah, so they realize that they've been holding themselves stuck in something very, very painful, okay, because they were adhering to some sort of tradition, okay, some kind of traditional belief, okay, a traditional belief system, a way of being that was passed on from generation to generation. I see the scroll here, but your person is choosing to love themselves. That's what they're choosing, to love themselves. And as they do, this whole generational line, because this looks like a contract, like the contracts we see in SRT when we ask about karmic contracts, right? It's like all of that is being transmuted as they step into self-love and release this pain and release themselves from this painful situation. It almost looks like a psych ward. So maybe even now people that might have been calling them crazy for some of the things that they're now embodying. But they don't care. They're releasing themselves from that. They're ready to start new. I do feel like your person might reach out to you. They might reach out for some sort of support because they feel like you are the only person that will understand, because they have watched you also free yourself from these traditional beliefs and programming. Yes, I got that beat. Right. And programming. They are inspired by you. So I do think that they are going to reach out. But there's something that's ending for them. And I feel like it's the end of programming. It's the end of self-sacrifice. They're starting anew. Let's look at what they're experiencing on their twin flame journey right now. So it's like they're leaving behind something very traditional because it no longer resonates with who they are. It could be another contract. It could be a marriage. It could be a job. It could be family members. It could be a way of being and thinking. It could be some sort of spiritual ideology, religious ideology, any of those things. But they're leaving the old behind, and they feel like you are going to understand because they have seen you leave your old self behind. Yeah, they're hearing the voice of spirit. Look, clear audience coming through. They're hearing the voice of spirit right now, and they're following the voice of spirit because we have that fool's energy. Let's get 3 cards. Whoa, that had energy. We have union. And it's interesting that we would get that on this 111 portal. I feel like it's union with self. But Spirit is letting me know, no, it's not, babe. No, it's not. But I do feel this is union with self and this is sacred union. But Spirit's telling me, no, it's not. Oh my gosh. So I feel like your energies are merging right now, which is really strange. And I'm going to tell you why. Smelling your scent. So a lot of the clairs coming online. Activations. They're being activated right now and having a lot of paranormal experiences. And these syncs, these experiences are making them believe in this journey. It's making them believe in their intuition, because I feel like your person always knew there was something about you. There was something about you, but they were so deep in programming. Look at here. Right? They couldn't see it. But it's now that they're opening up themselves to something more, that they're really acknowledging there's something here. There's something that I'm meant to do with this person. I was going to tell you about union and merging. These days, when I tune into my twin and my higher self, they're always together holding hands because they're best friends. But these days, when I tune into them, them merging. You know that image in the Thoth Tarot where the 2 people are merging? I feel it's a Lover's card. The 2 people are merging, and it's almost they almost one body, but you're seeing two arms and an arm and a leg on that side, and an arm and a leg on that side, but it's two people coming together. That's how they look. And I also tuned into one of my other friends, and hers looks the same. So it looks like there's some sort of reunion energy that's happening. And this is the first year that I've seen that. And I met my twin in 2017. So the fourth year, right? Right? The energy of the Four of Wands. And they're merged. And that's the first time I've seen that. And I don't see them unmerged anymore. So I think that's what's happening. So you may think that nothing is happening because you're not seeing it in the 3D. But it looks like Spirit saying in the 5D, everything is happening. And it's union with self and it's union with their counterpart. That's what's happening right now. But they're coming out, everything is coming online. And everything is happening so fast for this person. And that's why I feel like they're going to reach out for some sort of stability, because they realize that you have been through this. They're now realizing everything that you were trying to tell them, because you might have been trying to wake them up. Hey, smell the coffee. We're twins. We're soulmates. But they didn't listen. They were too deep in programming for that. What the hell are you talking about? Right? You're a psycho. They might have thought you were psycho. But now, everything is happening to them. The only person that they feel that they can reach out to is you. Let's get some messages from them. So if they could tell you their heart, and what would they say? From the depths of their heart, what would they say? Underneath the deck, they will tell you that they miss you. And I do get that, because I feel like you are the only person that they feel is going to understand what's happening to them. I think they're afraid to talk to other people about what's happening, because this is how they might have used to call you psycho. I think they're afraid that other people are going to call them psycho. They think that you are the only person that will understand. Hurting you was never my intention, but now it's hurting me too. Right? So this person's finally coming into awareness about the repercussions or the impact of their actions on you. And there's a lot of guilt that's coming through. A lot of regret, because they just weren't thinking. They were in survival mode. They were protecting themselves, protecting their ego, protecting their programming. And that is such an instinctive response. There's no time for thinking there. So I'm not making excuses for them, but I'm telling you that when you are hardwired from trauma, okay, it really screws up the connections in your brain. And you're not thinking, you're not regulating, you're just reacting. And I think this person, that's what they were doing. Okay, now they're saying that they're planning. I know that I want you in my future. I'm working on making the proper plan. So this person knows they're being pretty practical. So there are a lot of paranormal things that are happening to them. But in the midst of that, they're realizing if they do want to have something with you, they have to be practical. Now they're asking themselves why. I don't know what has happened between us. If you're confused, I'm confused too. Okay, so maybe they're pretending not to know what happened. Okay, because they can't believe that they were so self-sabotaging. Okay, but it's like they're waking up from a fog. And for some of them, they might have been in a fog. Okay, because for some of them, look, yeah, the dark force entities attached. Some of them, it might have been illusions and spell work, that kind of thing. They're waking up from a fog and they're finally realizing, wait a minute, what happened there? I've been in my head about you constantly. So person thinking about you, but I really get thinking about the past and their actions in the past. And they've learned some hard lessons. I didn't know what I had until you were gone. Lesson learned. So it looks like some kind of divine justice was received, divine order, karma, and they're realizing that, they were selfish. It says here, I love the way you make me feel, but I can't give you the same in return. And I do feel it's because they were incapable. They did not know how to give and receive love. We saw that, right? And it's because of their stoic upbringing. I do think this is what they are working on with this inner child healing. Okay, so I think your person going through big shifts. Okay, I really do think that, you know, the hand of spirit is definitely here, guiding them. But right now you need to focus on yourself. Don't focus on this energy. Okay, this is just for you not to feel anxious, and to just focus on your healing. Let's see what spirit has to say about this connection. What does spirit have to say? So I do think there's something big that's ending, and it's because your person's they're tired of the drama. They're tired. All right, we have strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but enduring. So right now, what's missing from this connection is the commitment. And I feel like I do feel like your person might be with someone else. So right now, this is what they can offer you. I do think that they're planning for more. But if they come forward now, this is what they're probably going to offer. They're probably going to try to link sexually. Okay, because I feel like this is how this person expresses their emotions. We have support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. So your inner circle, your spirit guides, your very close friends, your circle of trust, lean on them because you're going to need them now. And spirit said, ask yourself, okay, does this situation align with your values and morals? And from what the strictly sexual card, it looks like this person still has a lot of leveling up to do before you can entertain them. Right? They still have a ways to go. But spirit saying there's going to be a second chance. It says this relationship deserves a second chance. But I think your person has leveling up. They do. Spirit say right now you just focus on yourself and your self-care. Okay? So focus on yourself. Your healing. Your own spiritual development. There's so many courses around right now. Lily Rose has courses. Charlotte has courses. If you've not met your spirit guides, do that. I mean, they have the plan for your life, right? So if you're not on your path yet, you know, it's time to do that. This person is definitely on theirs. All right? But I think they're still leveling up to go. Because they're showing me the elevator. And your person right now, they're only on the 13th floor. That's what they're telling me. They're on the 13th floor. So that floor of transformation, but they've not pushed forward as yet. They've not reached that temperance energy where they are stable. Okay? So we can check in next week and see if they get to the 14th floor. But right now, Spirit is saying they're on the 13th floor. That's the number I'm seeing. All right? So my loves, grateful for everything that you do for this channel. Your likes, share, subscribes, dislikes, clicking on the ads, your donations to the Coalition Against Domestic Violence in my country. Thank you so very, very much. And again, if you were on that live last year and you received that 13 right, do apply for the certificate of your path and your mission. I don't think it's any kind of chance. Look at that chance there. Any kind of chance or coincidence that you received that wound healing at that time. All right, my loves, that was your reading. I hope that helped you. Take care. Bye.